Hi, my name is Sajish Varghese. I am from Bangalore, India. I am currently associated with investment bank. I have a total 18 years of experience working with in the financial operations space. I started my career as an analyst in an hedge fund, and over a period of years, through upskilling my skill sets and learning the processes, I have been grown and currently working as an officer in a firm. I'm a father of a 4-year-old kid. Currently, juggling between my responsibilities at house as well as my official responsibilities. I enjoy them as well as I'm looking forward for the next level in my career. Actually, one thing which has been like in over at my 18 years of work experience I have in the industry, one thing which I've always been highlighted as my key strength has been execution. So I have been, delivered on all the items which are assignments assigned to me. But for me to take the next level in my career, I was feeling that there was something I'm missing because my there was a gap. Like probably I'm not meeting the expectations or the next step to be taken to the go to the next level. So I was seeking a guidance, and I happened to see and read about your write-ups and about Infinity. Hence, I am here to seek your guidance to how could I proceed on that. Um, I would definitely want to highlight a few points. One, when I came in, I was like a plain white paper with don't know which direction I should be taking further. I was lucky enough to find a mentor like you who guided me, who gave me the tips like how could I manage my catch-ups with my senior management, what, how could I like drive those discussions. That was become very useful and valuable time I was spending. It was not only the time what I am getting from the person with whom I'm meeting, but as well as I am what I am presenting, like what value addition I'm coming in. How could I market my things? Even though I was doing the same things earlier, but here I was able to present the things in a much more polished way, and that really helped me to improve my market brand value within the firm. I immediately start noticing the differences, how people used to interact with me, and how the impactful is my discussions are going. That was one, creating impact with the firm. Second is the self-awareness. I started having a inward looking, like which are the areas I'm lacking based on some of the techniques which you have shared. So I started focusing on that and started working on that. That really helped me to again kind of enhance my profile on my work area, professional life. And the third important thing is like it started improving my work-life balance. Earlier, I used to feel quite stressed out, like, okay, even if I'm doing probably putting my 100%, but the deliverables are getting done, but that not necessarily translating it in my professional next level. But here the recognition started coming in. People started recognizing, okay, one, the person is having a strategic thought process. He started looking at futuristic. He's there more like a problem solver, not just like, okay, we assign him and he will go and just deliver it. So these are some important changes I have seen. And that started seeing that in my work-life balance, as in my workplace, and reduces stress, means have happy family lives. So I really want to thank Infinity and Chris for being with me during this journey. As I mentioned that I have around 18 years of work experience. So the last time that something related to coaching was done is like 18 years back when I was back in college. So definitely a lot of things we have learned on the job kind of a thing, and we always assume that that's the best we have learned. Till like we wanted someone to act like a mirror and show you where what are you doing, where do you one person stand, and what corrective steps to be taken to make that person more effective. That's one thing which I have noticed in Infinity as well as Chris, way you are kind of conducting the session, the one-to-one sessions, where in quite a bit of time you were more like a mirror to me, saying, okay, you tell me, and then you will just correct, give me some course correction that will really help me to manage how am I managing the things and how I'm managing my communications. So that really helpful. Next is like few terminologies you have given me or the techniques you have given me. Uh, for example, the beats text or next is that the circle of the life where you have to be focused on like only the item which is important to relatable to you, not get distracted with other things around it. uh, Helps you to resolve the procrastination issue, which a lot of us does face. How to manage the day-to-day life, how to manage the communication, it is really effective. If after each session I used to like kind of take my own time off, spend 2 hours to understand what has been gone through this 1 hour sessions, and then over a week used to try to implement and see how could I use in my day-to-day office work situations, and then can get the best results out of it. So that is I find the coaching techniques to be really impactful. I personally believe that when you kind of become tenured in the corporate life, we all go through something called as a midlife crisis. Like at some point of time, you start seeing that some of your peers are kind of growing faster. You're not trying to, your career growth has kind of have flattened out, career graph has gotten flattened out or plateaued out. So it's important that, we should not, and that's a struggle from inside. Like, what is going wrong? Where should I kind of tighten the things up? Or what should I do? Because unfortunately, the peers in our corporate or the leaders, like they are all working for the betterment for us, but then probably they don't have that kind of a time to spend a one-to-one, pull you up. They might give you some feedbacks on the fly and just move on. But it's very, very important that having someone who can just tap on your shoulder, put an arm around your shoulder, and give you that comfort that with whom you can share things, your concerns, and having a senior leader like a Chris with you who has seen it, who has like gone through this, and he can definitely share those experiences which we can use as a learning to, okay, he has done it, he has been successful, let's use that techniques, learn it, and go ahead in our career. So definitely, I'm sure there are a lot of people like me out there. Please don't feel that you're only alone of fighting it out alone. There are like, we definitely have to seek some help. Feel free, put your hand up. And I can definitely assure you, Infinity and Chris will definitely, if you go for it, it is totally a value for money and a very effective process.